Hey guys, welcome to a new video on cryptoforex. In this video, we will be discussing another swing trading strategy. This right in front of us is the daily chart of Apple. In our strategy, we will be requiring stochastic RSI. So we will insert it on the chart, stochastic RSI. And the next thing that we need to do is we will be using Heiken Ashi candles. So this is the Heiken Ashi candles. Now coming to the strategy part. The strategy is one thing that I missed, we need to change the default settings of stochastic RSI. We will change the upper band from 80 to 70 and lower band from 20 to 30. Yeah, so this is it. Now, what the strategy is, if the RSI is above 70 mark and two consecutive red candles are formed on the chart, two consecutive red candles are formed on the chart, this is a sell signal. If you look over here, right in front of us, two consecutive red candles, and the stochastic RSI is above the 70 mark. This is the 70 mark, this is the 30 mark. Two consecutive red candles and stochastic RSI is above the 70 mark. This is a sell signal. As a result of this signal, down move was seen. Whereas if the stochastic RSI is below the 30 mark and two consecutive green candles are formed, two consecutive green candles and stochastic RSI is below the 30 mark, this is a signal to buy. If you look over here, two consecutive green candles and stochastic RSI is below the 30 mark. This is a bullish signal. This signal gave us an up move. If we will be taking a trade only when both the conditions are fulfilled. The first condition being we will buy only if the stochastic RSI is below 30 and two consecutive green candles are formed, whereas we will be selling only if two consecutive red candles are formed and the stochastic RSI is above the 70 mark. The next thing, okay, yes, this is the strategy. If you look over here, two consecutive red candles are formed, but the stochastic RSI has already breached the 70 mark. Therefore, we can see no great move was seen here. If we look at this point over here, two consecutive red candles, stochastic RSI above 70 mark, down move was seen. If we look over this point, two consecutive green candles were formed, but the stochastic RSI had already breached the 30 mark. Not a great up move was seen. Coming over here, two consecutive red candles, but the stochastic breached the 70 mark. No sell signal. Okay, if we look right over here, two consecutive red candles were formed, but the stochastic RSI had already breached the 70 mark. Rather, if we look over here, two consecutive green candles, stochastic RSI below the 30 level mark, result up move. Two consecutive green candles were formed. The stochastic RSI was below the 30 level mark. The signal was to buy. The buy signal gave us a good up move. Okay, if we look over here, two consecutive red candles, stochastic RSI above the 70 level mark. This is a signal to sell. Result, a good down move was seen. Furthermore, back testing. If we look over here, this point, two consecutive green candles were formed. Stochastic RSI is below the 30 level mark. Two consecutive green candles. Stochastic RSI is below the 30 level mark. Result, up move. If you look over here, two consecutive green candles were formed. Stochastic RSI below the 30 level mark. Signal to buy. Result, up move. We can see over here too that if these two consecutive red candles are seen, they are consecutive and the stochastic RSI is well above the 70 mark. This also was a signal to sell. Down move was there, but not a great down move. But the down move was there. If you look right over here, two consecutive red candles, Heiken Ashi above the 70 level mark. A down move was observed. This point over here, two consecutive red candles, stochastic RSI well above the 70 mark, result a down move. Now we will be checking it on Bitcoin. Let's see, we'll do the same thing. We'll be inserting stochastic RSI, and then changing the setting from 80 to 70 for the upper band, for the lower band 30, and change the candles to Heiken Ashi candles. Okay, so look right over here, two consecutive red candles. The mark was RSI was above the 70 mark. Result, signal was to sell, down move. If we see right over here, two consecutive green candles are formed. Heiken Ashi were two consecutive green Heiken Ashi candles formed. Stochastic RSI was below the 30 level mark till this candle. An up move will be witnessed. Okay, this over here, two consecutive green candles, stochastic RSI below the 30 level mark. Result, up move. Over here, two consecutive red candles, stochastic RSI above the 70 level mark, signal to sell, result, down move. If we look over here, stochastic was below the 30 level mark, but no two green consecutive candles were formed. If we look over here, two consecutive green candles were formed, but the stochastic RSI was well above 30 level mark. Therefore, we will not be buying. This right over here, two consecutive green candles were there, but the very same thing, the stochastic RSI crossed the 30 level mark. Therefore, we will not be initiating a trade. Although a good move was seen, but still follow the strategy. Okay, so if you look right over here, two consecutive green candles, stochastic RSI below the 30 level mark, result up move. Right over here, two consecutive red candles, stochastic RSI above the 70 level mark, result down move till here. Okay, so this one over here, two consecutive red candles, stochastic RSI above the 70 level mark, result down move. Now let's check it on Ethereum. Yeah, so for Ethereum, right over here, two consecutive red candles, stochastic RSI above the 70 level mark, result down move. And if you look over here, two consecutive green candles, same as Bitcoin, stochastic RSI below the 30 level mark. Cryptos are giving a good buy opportunity at the moment. Okay, so this point over here, stochastic RSI were breached. Yeah. So this one is a sell signal. Two consecutive red candles, stochastic RSI above 70 level mark, signal to sell. This bearish signal gave down move. This over here, two consecutive red candles were formed, but the stochastic had already breached the 70 mark. Therefore, we will not be initiating a trade here. If we look over here, two consecutive green candles were formed. Stochastic RSI was below 30 level mark. Signal to buy. Result, up move. Okay, yeah, This over here, two consecutive green candles, but the stochastic had crossed the 30 level mark. We will not be buying here. Two consecutive red candles and the stochastic RSI above the 70 level mark, signal to sell. Result, a down move was seen. Okay, furthermore, backtracking, two consecutive green candles, stochastic below 30, result, up move. If we see right over here, two consecutive red candles, stochastic above 70, bearish signal, down move was seen. So yeah, this is how the strategy works. I can track back to many examples, but this is up to you how you draw the lines. So what you really need to keep in mind while trading with this strategy, follow the rules strictly. You will be initiating a buy trade only when the stochastic RSI is below the 30 level mark and two consecutive green candles are formed on the Heiken Ashi. Whereas you will be selling a stock or Ethereum or the cryptos only when the stochastic is above the 70 level mark and two consecutive red Heiken Ashi candles are formed. So yeah, this is for the video. Thank you. Stay tuned with us for more upcoming videos.